You can do magic, dun dun dun. You can do anything that you desire. Magic.
Why wouldn't you do the
No?
I am the sun and the air? Why wouldn't you do that song?
Oh. I am the sun and the air.
I am human and I wanna be loved.
Just like everybody else does. Forgot about that. No. So, at least we get one song that doesn't relate to the movie and one that does. So there you go. You got some.
Yes.
Please. Throwback. Hello and welcome to the Yesteryear podcast. New listeners, welcome and thank you for tuning in. Returning listeners, thank you for checking us out. And we hope you become returning listeners. And then next week we can say returning listeners and then it'll be you. And congratulations. That'll be fun. So
Sounds like a blast.
I know I'm loving it. So Beth, it's episode 46. We're hopping and popping right along. So this movie is a far stretch from last week's Muppet-filled fantasy. One thing I really like about doing movie reviews is that we can really jump all over the place genre-wise. And, sometimes it comes nowhere close to the type of movie week to week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you want to, that is. Like if we wanted to do like horror. Well, that's our business. So, I saw this post recently on Facebook about replacing all of the cast of a movie with Muppets except for one character and who would stay real. So, since we're doing the craft this week, what character would you like to stay real and other ones become Muppets?
I would want Nancy to stay real.
Nancy stays real. Everybody else is a Muppet. That's interesting. I would want everybody to be Muppets, but the girl who goes bald.
Oh God!
Yeah, so she's real, but everybody else is
like
Muppets.
3-second screen time,
and that's fine with me.
The whole movie's basically Muppets.
I like Muppets. How about other movies? Can you think of another movie that you would really like be funny or interesting to do that with?
Saw.
Okay. We're all so wait, he's real and everybody else is a puppet?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, all the people are in the
I think
traps.
the death scenes would be funny. Because you have to improvise, like throwing stuffing everywhere.
Yeah, there'd be like little stuffing guts coming out and stuff like that. That's funny. For me, the movie Alien, but only the alien is real, and everybody else is Muppets. so it's this real alien running around, and it's just all these little freaked out puppets, and the thing busting out of its chest, and it comes out of the puppet. Puts on the little hat. Hello, my baby.
Hello my honey. Hello, my ragtime. Yeah.
Different movie. I think that would be
That's
hilarious.
not the same movie? Really?
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know.
Wow.
Oh, flashbacks. Ooh. Then the corncob dogs come and the woolly howls. So.
Okay.
Would you rather be haunted by wolves? Or would you rather have gnomes that haunt you?
Gnomes.
Really?
Gnomes.
Oh, man.
I don't like dogs.
Dude, I know.
That would be a real nightmare.
The gnomes have those little songs that play when they come.
They're so interesting. I love gnomes because they can't really. What damage are they gonna do to you other than tear up your yard? And then if they get inside the house, then you're screwed. But that's on you for not locking your doors. So you just stay inside.
But then you wake up and you're tied down all the time. Like that's instantly where gnomes go to, tying you down. And then they got them little songs that they sing while they do it.
I'm gonna sing along with them. I'm gonna sing songs to throw off the beat. So then they're gonna get pissed.
And tie you down more. It'd be like Gulliver's Travel.
Howling and then at least with gnomes you have a good shot of getting away from that. You have dogs coming after you. You're just done. I'm not gonna try and outrun them. I can't. What's the point? You know why there's no movies about me? Because I would just give up.
Nice. All right. So back to the film at hand, The Craft. The Craft came out literally right before I graduated high school. And I was actually a fan of it. I was, I can't remember what movie I went to see when I saw the preview for The Craft. But I knew that when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, dog. I want to see this movie. It looks crazy. So I liked the topic of the film, and the cast was all right for the time. So good all around. Sad Clown Life at the time, I was pretty sure I went to see this movie alone. There's not real interesting story with that. Actually, I didn't and still don't mind going to the movies alone. So do you?
I can't relate.
You like to have people with you?
Well, yeah, because I don't want to get taken.
Yeah, that's. I'm always afraid you're going to get taken. You would think that I would always go to the movies alone with some of the experience that I've had, though. There was this one time I thought we were going to get all shot up when I lived in New Jersey. This guy would not get off his phone, and people were all kinds of put out about it. Like, and he was having the loudest conversation, and it was just like, really. Finally, people started saying stuff like right at him. Like they weren't like at first. It starts, you know how you just like, all right, what's to be quiet? Like literally, people started like coming right at him, like, get off your phone. And this dude, he tells the person that he's on the phone with to hold on a second and stands up and literally flashes a gun in his waistband and was like, who's got a problem? And everybody got real quiet.
Damn.
Nobody spoke up. And my buddy that I was with at the time, he was one of the people that had been like making be quiet and stuff like that. And I was none too thrilled. Like, I had literally shrunk to like 3 feet tall. And I'm like, see what's up and everything like that. Because I'm like, shut up, dude. Let that man finish his conversation. It's important. Yeah, it got more important when he had that gun. I was like, oh, lordy. So, luckily, the guy did end the call and shut up before, the movie really started. So, but it was a pretty intense situation. I was all sweaty. I hate being sweaty at the movies. So how am I supposed to enjoy my popcorn? I'm sweaty. Sweaty hands.
Maybe dress lighter.
I couldn't. I was sweaty from the situation, not the temperature. And my hands sweat. And then I couldn't enjoy the popcorn because I had sweaty hands. That's a bad...
I hate when you get sweat in your eyes.
Well, what happened there?
I was saying that, and then I was like, I was gonna slip up a word, and I was trying to be careful.
That you got haunted by a gnome.
That's why I went.
The gnome took you over for a second to make you.
So then you suddenly have rope in my hand, and tie you down.
I guess that's one good thing about watching older movies is that I get to watch it from the comfort and safety of my own home. So, all episode? Probably. Please. You'll have to listen to last week's episode to really appreciate the Skeksis Chamberlain. I hate your incessant whining. Shut that up. So, knowing that you had watched this, before, you're pretty familiar with The Craft. What was your initial impression with it from the jump? Like, that you were going to like it?
When I was like 4.
Oh. When you said about watching it before, I thought...
I've watched this multiple times. But you're talking about first impression, I would have been like 4.
Yeah. Huh. Well,
could you remember? Movie. No, I can't remember. Jackal, can you remember?
It was a sunny day. The wind was blowing.
December 4th, 1983.
I remember that day because the president had just made an announcement that wood would no longer be familiar. I don't know what
the hell? You need to work on your improv. I can't remember. Wood would no longer be what?
Familiar. Yeah. Timberwolves would now be no more the trees. Household pet. Timberwolves.
Are they made out of wood?
No. Timberwolves. That was the reference. Wood was no longer familiar. Timberwolves were now household pets. And you could only drink from the left-hand side of the faucet. How do you do that?
One of my fears is like meeting someone and like not even necessarily like a romantic person, but like a friend. And like being like, oh yeah, come over to my house for the first time. You go over there And the absolute fear of, like, what's going to be in the house. Because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know how these people live. You don't know their lifestyles. They could be completely normal on the outside. And then you go in their house and they have, like, porcelain babies or something, you know? And it's like, oh my god. Right. So I have bad fears of, like, going to people's houses for the first time. Because I don't... You just, like, open a door, and then it's, like, something that you're not supposed to see, and then these people are gonna kill you.
Right.
You've seen too much.
There's...
Or those people who have, like, those babies that you can buy that look super real.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to help with, like, the... Like, if you lost a baby or something, and it's really sad, but some people just buy it to buy them.
Yeah.
No.
And then you have to ask. No, you don't have to ask.
You're like, oh, you have such a cute baby. Like, oh, it's not moving.
Well, that's baby Robert. Ah. Then if it does move.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Rocko's Modern Life?
Is that the yellow thing?
He's a wallaby. And he hangs out with the cow. And
I never watched. I don't know what you're talking about.
He goes over Heifer's house, and of course he was raised by wolves. And
of course, I knew that.
And Rocko opens a door, and there's a whole bunch of little Red Riding Hoods in there. And they're just standing there with their baskets, looking at them, blinking. And he's like, oh, sorry.
You know what?
Whoa. You good?
3 hours of sleep. Did you know, that one cartoon show with the dog and the cat, and they're connected?
Cat dog.
Cat dog.
Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Cat dog.
Have you ever seen, like, the really realistic art of that stuff? Where it's like, can you shut up?
Yeah, I'm singing this.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I've never heard this song. So now you're just going, cat dog, I'm repeating the word in my eyes, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Realistic art.
You think it's nice when people talk over you?
No.
No.
Moo.
Interrupt.
Moo. Moo. Moo.
Please.
But anyway, interactive
I don't remember.
Realistic art of the cat
I don't
dog.
know where I was going with it.
I've seen it and it freaks me out. I didn't like how one would put something in its mouth on one end and it would come out the other one's mouth. Didn't like it.
I watched Human Centipede at a really young age. Really too young. No, maybe like 6 or 7. Either way, too young to watch a movie like that.
Yeah.
And so when things like the cat dog, I'd see stuff like that and be like, no, this does not work. Or the one episode from South Park where Kyle agrees to the to the iPhone thing or whatever.
Yeah, terms and conditions.
Yeah.
He just
people do not like that episode.
Human Centipede, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But people got angry because he's a kid.
What don't they get angry about these days? I've seen more in the last week that people are angry about that seems utterly ridiculous to me than I can even go into. I'm tired of people being angry about stuff. Just be happy.
I like being angry.
I don't mind being angry. Be angry about right stuff. You know, there's kids are getting stolen daily. Be angry about that. You know, the government's absolutely screwing stuff over. Be angry about that. Okay, there you go. That's your homework for the week.
I'm angry about the fact that I had 3 hours of sleep.
Be angry about that.
Yeah, I'm angry about melatonin. I wish we had melatonin gummies. We have the pills. I want the melatonin gummies.
Do you? I'll buy you some. There you go.
I really need some Act mouthwash.
I'll get you some.
My little thing's about to run out. I want the bubblegum kind.
Okay.
Because that's what the dentist gave me.
Yeah.
It tastes really good. And I keep meaning to go over to the store and get some.
Yeah.
But it's always like, so I get off work and I'm like, okay, now would be a great time to go to Kroger. And then the thoughts settle in where it's like, well, this is going to take this much time. And you have that much time. You have to do all this. And you have to still do this. And then I'm also like, but what if I get taken?
Man.
So then I just go home.
It's better. Good.
Make somebody else go get it for me.
I'll do it. So The Craft is a fantasy horror film that was released May 3rd, 1996, to a pretty excited audience. The story is about a newcomer to a Catholic prep school who falls in with a trio of outcast teenagers who practice witchcraft. In doing so, they conjure up various spells and curses against those who anger them. The film stars Robin Tunney, I think that's how you say her name, Fairuza Balk, Nev Campbell, Rachel True, and Skeet Ulrich, along with some other people, but These are the main players.
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it. Nobody else is in the
Nobody
movie.
else is
Everybody else is a Muppet. So.
They're all gnomes.
So I'm summoning gnomes every time I do that. And I'm gonna wake up tied down to my bed.
You just hear tinking on outside.
No. What are they mining? No.
They're gonna dig underneath the house.
No. Don't come in. Most of these actors were also in a lot of other movies around the same time, such as like Nev Campbell and Skeet Ulrich were in Scream. Robin Tunney was in Empire Records. Fairuza Balk ended up being in Waterboy.
Sydney. I was like, I didn't even connect that.
Yeah. So they were all kinds of people.
Waterboy.
Yeah. The movie had a budget of $15 million, and it ended up grossing about almost $25 million, so budgetary success. The Craft Legacy is a sequel to the movie that was released in 2020, and it did pretty well for what it was. Did you happen to watch that?
No.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't. I heard about it and talked about it, but I didn't watch it. So.
Does it look good?
It does look good. It looked like an interesting carry on from like Nancy and such like that. So, at one point in time, there was going to be like a sequel, I guess, based just on Nancy, but they didn't. It didn't go on.
What, from the
It didn't happen.
Psycho Ward?
Yeah. She's flying. I'm flying. No, that's the ending. We can't give that away yet.
You just did.
Dang it. Anyway.
That's on you, bro.
The Craft is a good movie that holds up over time for what it is, in my opinion. So. All right. We'll jump into it. You have your swimming trunks on. We're going to dive in.
I hate swimming.
Follow me.
I'm not going.
Oh, you know what? I'm so tired of you saying you hate swimming.
I can't swim.
Future looks bright.
That is the second time this week you've made a joke like that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm just saying because you talk about going into the Navy,
Right,
and then you say, I hate swimming and I can't swim, and those are like two...
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean I won't.
Okay.
You keep making it sound like I'm not going to go anywhere.
You're making good grades, feeling all right.
I'm going to quit. I'm going to drop out of school. Go into the...
Peace Corps?
No. I was going to say the stripper business.
Oh, shoot.
That was two different pathways.
One, yeah. One of those, if you get struck with a sword, you'll just disappear. Yeah.
Which one?
That's, you know what? I can only point the path. I can't take you down it. So.
I guess that sounds like a me problem.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh, no.
Ow.
Yeah, look at the bruise all I have from you.
I didn't do that. You've been saying that all week.
But it's black where it was going away.
Let me see. I can't see.
No, heck no.
I'm gonna press on it.
So Sarah Bailey, a troubled teenager girl who has previously attempted suicide.
If your last name is a first name, don't talk to me ever.
She's just moved from San Francisco to Los Angeles with her father and stepmother. She enrolls in a local Catholic school, but has trouble fitting in. During French class, her classmate Bonnie witnesses Sarah telekinetically causing a pencil to rotate while standing on its tip. And they had been kind of like, oh, I think our fourth is coming, blah, blah, blah. So they think she's the fourth.
Oh, had they?
Yeah.
Wow!
Whoa.
Have you ever had that?
Telekinesis?
No.
Oh.
That's not telekinesis either. Isn't telekinesis the one where you can move things with your mind?
That's what she was doing. She was moving the pencil with her mind.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about them being like, our fourth is coming.
No, that's... No.
Have you ever had that? You're like, I can tell.
Foreshadowing of things, sure. When it's like, oh, this is going to happen, and then something happens, sure. You? Thanks for the answer. Okay. Well, during lunch, Sarah is hit on by Chris, the school's football star.
You ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, that happened to me.
How many times?
I stood up and shot him in the face with a fake gun. And then, oh no, that wasn't me. That was Christian Slater.
That's a Heather reference. Wow, that's so good. Look at you go.
I'm on a roll. And then later I'm going to be on a bun, and then I'm going to be on a baguette.
Just lost 10 years of my life.
Well, you know
now
what?
I only have 2 months left.
But you'll think of me on a baguette. Where's your father?
Well,
He's on a
I was
baguette.
not thinking about that.
At my funeral, I want to be buried in a baguette. So, I want you to carve out the middle and lay me in there like a hot dog.
What a waste of bread.
I'm going to mold.
What is wrong with you? Ha ha ha, I'm going to mold. Yeah, no, the worms are going to eat your skin. You're not going to have time to mold.
As long as it's not the gnomes. So.
I'm going to bury you with all the things you hate. So that in the afterlife, you can come to love things.
Okay.
We're going to start off with
Tutankhamun
slugs.
style. She asked about...
What's your least favorite soda?
My least favorate soda?
Yeah, where if you got it...
Sprite or ginger ale, homie. I hate...
You don't like Sprite?
With a passion. Makes me sick.
Did you not mix it with anything? That's one of my favorite mixers.
Yeah. Shut up, a mixer. Here you go again. Talk about some mixers. What do you do? Anyway, she asked about Bonnie and her two friends, Nancy and Rochelle. Chris tells Sarah to stay away from the trio.
Just go jump off a bridge.
I'm not going to talk about what we mix and what we don't mix with alcohol.
I never said alcohol. I meant mix maybe with some juice.
Okay, what I like to mix is for mixing alcohol. Nothing.
I'm not talking about.
There's nothing. I hate it.
can't do alcohol. I am underage. How dare you?
How dare I?
Yeah.
I guess.
Why would I ever?
Grenadine.
What the hell is grenadine?
It's the cherry flavoring. They put it.
You do cherry Sprite? That's what I meant.
I don't do any Sprite. I would just drink the grenadine and...
You sicko. I would like to get a strawberry milkshake with cherries, but I only want to eat the cherry. I'm going to throw the rest of the shake away.
Yeah. That's how I'm going to do because I'm angry.
You're angry?
Yep, I'm angry
what's
now.
New?
Sprite.
Why be angry? Just be happy.
And don't worry.
Like that's what you said earlier.
Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now.
In the jungle, the mighty.
The lion sleeps. Simba. Wow.
Would you hurry up?
I'm trying, but you keep talking about grenadine.
I ain't talking about anything other than damn grenadine.
Chris tells...
Oh, you know what would be a good movie?
Oh, what do you got? What?
That one with the cake. It's chocolate.
A chocolate cake.
Yeah.
A movie with a
she
chocolate
makes
cake.
the kid eat all... No, I don't like that movie, actually.
Where that kid...
Hey, that little thing on the wall right there looks like a frog.
Yeah, it does. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
You're talking about... Is that the one where it's the meme and the kid sitting there and he's all... From all the chocolate? No?
It's got the girl, and then the orphans, and her parents suck, and then you have the one nice teacher.
Yeah.
Melody.
Yeah, isn't that...
Muppet.
Miranda? Is it called Miranda?
No. Bonnie? Bonnet?
Matilda. It's
No,
Matilda.
I don't think that's it.
It's Matilda. It is Matilda.
I don't like that movie, though.
I don't either. Except for when the kid gets thrown out the window, and then she makes him fly back around, and he goes... And he flies back in the window. That part's good.
If you were to say you were a character from that movie, which one do you think you would be?
I would be Matilda.
No.
Try
again.
Ms. Buttercup.
Nope, try again.
Is it the mean teacher?
Nope, try again.
The parent?
Nope, try again.
The fat kid.
Here's a prize.
Oh, chicken dinner.
Giant cake. Yeah. Chicken dinner. Winner, winner. I never got one of those after I won. You know I got?
No. What'd you get, Beth?
I don't remember. What do I look like? An elephant? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like that. That was disrespectful.
Chris tells Sarah to stay away from the trio.
I'm gonna keep...
Because they're witches. Alright. Bonnie tells Nancy and Rochelle that Sarah is the fourth, who will complete their circle and make a full coven. The three girls each have issues. Nancy lives in a trailer with her mom. Grace Downs, an abusive stepfather, Ray, that's her parents. Ray, he's fun.
Abusive stepfather.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Nancy.
Nancy's mom is Grace Downs and her abusive.
Yeah, I don't think that's important to know the names.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you. Bonnie has massive burn scars all over her back and neck, and a painful treatment recommended by the surgeon is likely to fail. And insecure African American athlete Rochelle is subjected to racist taunts by most of the popular girls in the school, especially Laura Lizzie. Which, another first name for a last name, which you don't like.
It's disgusting.
Huh?
It's disgusting. I mean, what the? Gross. Gross.
Yeah.
Jonathan. That's even worse.
John Jonathan. Yeah. Richard Harold. After school, the three girls befriend Sarah and take her to an occult shop. The owner, Rio, comments that Sarah is not like the other girls and says to her that maybe she is a natural witch. Her power comes from within. While leaving the shop, Sarah is harassed by a vagrant, and all four girls simultaneously will something to happen. The vagrant is then hit by a car, and he's hit ugly too. Like, he gets all, dragged out and everything like that. The girls escape, and Nancy is thrilled at their connection. Nancy tells Sarah about invoking the spirit Manon, which is their ultimate goal as a coven. So, that's where we're at so far. Sarah leaves the girls to meet Chris, but refuses to have sex with him. However, at school the next day, Sarah discovers that Chris boasts at the whole school that they had slept together, and that she has, that she's not that great.
Frog.
Yeah.
Frog.
Yeah, frog.
Upside down frog.
Frogs.
That's kind of chintzy. I thought all the wood was different.
That's triple frog.
It's all the same damn wood.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to complain.
Okay. Well, write your congressman.
What do you have to do with building the house?
Nothing. But he might be able to get something going.
Really?
No. Nancy, Bonnie, and Rochelle comfort Sarah and invite her on a field trip. They take the bus out to the country. The bus driver tells them to be careful about the weirdos. The cat's coming.
Oh, the cat.
But they say they are those weirdos.
The cat's been doing this all week. Randomly for like 20 minutes, he'll sit up there and meow like he's dying. Like, it's the worst kind of meow.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, but it's really funny. Because we'll just shout at him to shut up.
Yeah.
And then he'll be quiet for like 2 minutes and then start doing it again.
The funny thing about that is that I was listening to another podcast, and randomly you would hear this cat meow in the background. And I'm all like, what? We have that happen. Meow, meow.
Wow.
Meow.
It's like we're similar. It's cool.
No, we're metaphor.
What?
You stop looking at me like that.
Because I don't think that's the right way to use metaphor.
No, it's not.
It's because I said similar, and you were trying to make a joke metaphor. Of a similar.
Yeah,
you make the worst damn jokes.
I'm old.
I'm angry because, like, after I understood it, I was like, yeah, that's actually kind of clever. Oh, damn it.
Another gray hair comes in.
I got gray hairs?
No, on me. Every time you feel older, I get gray hair.
I was at the bus stop once, like gnomes. 5th grade. It's not the gnomes.
Okay.
Stop saying that. You got a weird fear of gnomes? I'm not scared of gnomes. Are you?
I think we've made it violently clear.
Okay, well then be quiet about it, because now it's clear. There it is, out in the open. Everyone knows. Okay. Oh, look, a gnome!
But anyway, you were at the bus stop.
I was at the bus stop in the 5th grade, and I was looking at my hair, and I had gray hair, and it ruined my life.
Did you pull it?
Yeah, I ripped it out.
See? And they say you're not supposed to do that because then 2 more come. But did 2 more come?
Yes.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
And then 6 more came. And then 12.
And then you had to get awake.
And then I was Nancy from Friday the 13th. Oh, yeah, the only one who can make references. Wow. Ew. You know, sometimes when I do that, you feel like Beanie Babies, the ones that had the beans in them.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like sometimes.
My skin feels like I have beans in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good for me. Like gel. Well, how about this? Stop squeezing me and causing me to bruise. That's nice. Ow, you hit my tendon like a little chicken bone.
You know, sometimes I'm at work and I'll hit my arm on something, and at first it won't hurt, and then it settles in, and I just feel it for 20 minutes. And then it hurts, and I'm like, damn, I hit my shoulder really hard on that.
Delayed pain. And then you can't remember what it was, and you're like, oh, yeah, it was that.
I do that all the time. Ow.
More and more of these things look like frogs. I'm waiting for them to jump off the wall. It's going to be freaking me out.
I feel like you've said that before. Deja vu just hit me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, where you said you were... There's like a weird pea right here. Little pea.
Huh.
We gotta put things on the wall because I'm gonna keep looking at it.
So, while on the countryside... Oh my god, the demons came.
Interrupting cow, but he's sick.
While on the countryside, they call the corners and cast some spells. Rochelle asks for the strength not to hate those who hate her. Sarah performs a love spell on Chris.
Can't relate.
Bonnie asks for beauty inside and out, and Nancy asks for all the power of Manon. Not
selfish.
Not much, right? Selfish. Shortly after the spells are cast, they show signs of working.
I meant to say at the shop when they're buying the books and such.
Yeah.
The lady says it's gonna be $50.
Yeah.
Did you see how much she handed her? She gave her a $1 bill.
Oh, really?
She gave her $1. I played it back a couple times to be like, are you saying 50 cents? Or maybe I'm hearing wrong?
So she's like, what do you know? We have money. And it's just $1.
No, that's...
Oh, that's later.
That's later.
I got
But
you.
we had to spoil it for everyone.
I'm no good. I need to shut it all down.
You're gnome good? No. Oh, I'm so tired.
Oh my gosh. You are just something else today. I'll tell you what.
The best. I'm the best.
I'll tell you what.
Around. Nothing's gonna ever bring me down. What are you doing?
Coming down one day. I just wanted to say that we are 18,000 listens in. And yeah, I'm no longer good is what I was trying to say. Because we have all the listens and you're tired and I'm rambling. So,
what time is it?
Back to it. I don't know.
Too late.
10:30.
You know what time I went to bed last night?
10:30.
6 o'clock.
That's the morning.
A.M. You know what time I woke up?
Not 6:30.
10 o'clock.
Oh man, that's early.
I know. But
That's earlier than us.
You know why?
To watch the movie?
Because I have a lot to do on Sundays.
You are a busy person.
I am.
And I love you for it. So, shortly after the spells are cast...
If only I had frutas.
You know what? I'll get you frutas.
You guys like frutas? Respond right now.
If you like frutas, email us here at the yesteryearpodcast@gmail.com.
If you like melon, if you like melon or peach or pear, don't email us.
Yeah.
If you're the kind of people at restaurants who, when somebody says they want a fruit cup and you only put 1 or 2 grapes, like that's what nobody else wants. Like we want only grapes. We just want grapes. And you put like 7 slices of melon. I hope you have a terrible day. Because you've ruined mine.
I have to pay $4 for this melon. I'm not going to eat the 2 grapes that I ate.
You look at the picture and it's like grape galore. You're like, oh my god.
Grapes, maybe a strawberry and a pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple. And then you get that and it's melon or pear.
It's the green melon, the orange melon, or
a red melon.
Mayon. Frutas.
Nobody says that. Nobody says mayon.
It's mayon.
No, you don't go, green melon, yellow melon, or mayon. No. Nobody introduces it like that. If my waiter came to my... Oh, if you have to wait for your food, aren't you the waiter?
That makes them the server.
Please.
Go ahead. I'm going on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Shortly after the spells are cast, they show signs of working. Chris becomes infatuated with Sarah and goes after her consistently.
Crispy?
Huh?
You said crispy.
Chris becomes. Crispy.
Crispy bacon.
Crispy Bacon. Yeah. And he goes after her constantly, in spite of his friends Mitt and Trey taunting him about it. You good?
Crispy bacon. Oh my god.
Bonnie's scars miraculously heal, and the next time Laura bullies Rochelle, Laura's hair begins falling out.
Oh.
Yeah, her going through that.
What did I do to deserve this? Yeah, what do you think you did?
Yeah, you're a horrible person.
God, awful. Shark. Bald. It's like a reverse mullet.
It just keeps falling out. Stop coming here. It's the chlorine.
It's the chlorine. That's true. That'll do that.
Yeah. At home, Nancy causes the microwave and all the light bulbs to explode, and Ray suffers a massive heart attack and dies. So that's a little dark.
Crab rave.
Then Nancy and her mother are told by the insurance man they have inherited $175,000 from an insurance policy.
Not even that much.
And they feel overjoyed about it. And you know what? When it comes down to
blows
it,
a bunch of money.
Exactly. Nancy and her mother move into a posh high-rise where the girls meet one night and learn disguise-changing magic, like glamour. Nancy's mother looks confused and dazzled. She has bought a weird-colored sofa and a jukebox with one...
she was living the life.
It only plays Connie Francis songs.
If you were to have a jukebox like that, what would you play?
If it was... So it can only play
one album.
It can only play one. It's going to be the Beatles. Yeah. That's what I would do. Because they have such a large what do you call that? Oh, you're so silly.
I want to get a Muppet so that when you talk, you can look over and I'll go with it.
Please do that.
Where would I keep it? Mom hates those.
We'll keep it right here. Oh, I would love for you to have a Muppet. When I
want a miniature Muppet me.
Yeah. Hey, somebody make Muppet us. Make a Muppet James and a Muppet Beth. Oh.
And we can film them, but it'll be the Muppets talking.
Yeah, so that would be great.
I would love that.
I would completely YouTube channel that.
We can give them little prompts.
They can have little things.
That's gonna make my hands so tired.
I know, right? But at the same time, it's so worth it. Yeah. I don't want to call out any specific names. April. April.
We've given her so many projects.
Right. And none of them have come to fruition. There's been no frutas.
Where's my frutas?
Yeah.
My frutas is not ripened yet.
Anyway, yeah, make little Muppet us's.
Little Muppet versions
so
of
that
us.
way we can have those in here. I would love that. Oh my god, that thing would it would go everywhere.
I want them
with
to
me.
be low budget as well. Like I don't want high budget. I want low.
Oh
like,
no!
You know, I want like the
what's his name?
like the string. I want like the string hair that like you have like 4 pieces of hair.
What's the one that you wanted somebody to make you?
Harry the hipster.
Harry the hipster.
He's kind of budgeted though.
You think?
You think he's not cool? I love Harry.
No. I did not say I don't think he's cool. I don't think that he's budgeted per se. He's very 70s.
You know, yeah, I agree. He is kind of low budget.
Yeah, somebody... Oh, come on, man. If you're going to do one thing for us,
so
make us
bad.
some stinking puppets that are the same as us so that we can have little puppet us's.
I want Harry the hipster so bad.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Look at him. God, he's so cool.
Yeah, you really do need a Harry the hipster. You need a Harry the hipster, and then you need a James and a Beth. And then I would...
I want yours to be shaped like this. You're built like this.
Oh my gosh, I'm built like a potato. Oh, that's so funny.
I love old Muppets.
But yeah,
they're terrifying. I don't want this one. This one is got the purple one.
Yeah, creepy.
I love Kermit. Kermit the Frog.
Kermit's always cool.
Can you do a Kermit voice?
Kermit the Frog here. Is that all right?
Want to hear mine?
Yeah. Can you do Miss Piggy?
Homie!
That was more of Marge Simpson.
Oh, homie! Kirby! I told my friend to do a Marge Simpson impression, and she did Lois from Family Guy, but it was really good. She was like, "Oh, PETA," but it was really, like, it was like spot on. I was like, "That is not the right show."
Right. But good job.
Yeah,
That's funny. Yeah,
that was so funny.
them having as many songs as they do, I think that would make a jukebox really cool. You could have it from across all the years.
We're still talking about this.
Yeah, but she has Connie Francis. The four friends locked
Don't even
themselves.
bother to ask me what I would have.
I was gonna.
Everyone's sitting here and they're going, "I wonder what Beth wanted."
You
didn't ask.
I'm gonna tell you this. You can only have one band. I'm thinking.
Moo.
Who would it be?
Moo. I want Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, you're so lame. No, you wouldn't. Who would you?
No.
Schoolhouse Rock.
I love Schoolhouse Rock. Only bangers come from that. Glass Animals.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, easy.
Glass Animals. So that's cool, man.
I wouldn't be able to decide on that. How to Be a Human Being would be the album.
As well, you can't just have one album. You can have all music, just Glass Animals.
Right, but she said she had albums, so I was like, if it had to come down to one album.
Oh well, that might change my selection then, because I. Why are you like?
I got acid reflux.
You're so colorful.
It's because I drank a lot of juice today, and I have not had a lot of solid food. I had a Pop-Tart.
You didn't eat that yet?
Angry. No, I did.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried? Yeah. Have you tried the? You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about this thing from Sonic that we got yesterday. The cookie dough and the Oreo shake blast thing.
Man, that thing was delicious.
It was, but I think it messed me up really horrible.
That was a lot of milk.
It was a lot of milk.
But, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
So the four friends locked themselves in Nancy's room, ignoring Nancy's mother, who was left empty and ignored, just as she felt before cashing in on the insurance money. I liked how that was written. I was like, that's funny. Maybe we can have a party. Slam. So... Later, the girls go to Lario's shop again, where Nancy finds a book about invoking the spirit. That night, the girls go to the beach and form a circle calling Manon. At the culmination of the spell, Nancy is struck by lightning. The next day, the rest of the girls witness Nancy walking on the water. And from this point on, Nancy's powers have increased, obviously. Later,
let me see all the dead whales. Don't forget about those.
Yeah, and sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, these are my gifts.
My gifts.
No.
Please. I have to.
Oh, jeez. Beth's made puppets out of her hands, and now they're both angry faced.
You know what? It's you.
Nice. People can't see it, so it's just noise. No.
I think that's... Is that a cat?
Yeah.
I think about that time where he reached up and scratched you so often.
Yeah.
Because it was so funny to me. I don't know what episode that was, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, it really hurt.
I like to think that people, when they listen to us, look forward to those so they can use their own imagination and fill in the dots. Because... everyone's going to see something different when they hear that.
That's
They're
true.
going to have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're going to go, oh, look, a frog on the wall. And they're going to think, I wonder if the wall is green. It's not.
It's not.
It's wooden.
Yeah, we have that sweet
position is
old school wood.
What position is the wood? What color? How does it look?
Right.
Do we have hardwood floors? What
No.
kind of shirt am I wearing?
It makes me think of a chocolate frog from Harry Potter.
I didn't ask.
Oh. So
people are actually really pissed. They're like, "Oh my god, I wish you just get back to the movie already."
Right. Later on, Rochelle sees a balding Laura in the locker room, hysterically sobbing after swim practice. Laura's two closest friends try to offer some consolation, to no avail. Rochelle feels remorse for the spell she has cast, and when she looks in the mirror at herself, her reflection looks away, which was creepy. I wouldn't want my reflection to
No,
look
I
away.
know. Gross.
So I don't want to see the back of my head. Sarah's love spell also backfires on her. She finally accepts to have a dinner date with Chris, but he takes her to the top of the hill and attempts to rape her. So Sarah runs away and knocks on Nancy's door. And the way she runs is so creepy to me. Like I don't know, she just runs really funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Nancy leaves her home for a party Chris is attending in order to punish him. However, when she arrives to the party, she tries to seduce Chris by disguising herself as Sarah. But when the real Sarah arrives, as they engage in foreplay, Nancy causes Chris to fall out of a third-story window, killing him. So, bad news
really
for
did
Chris.
us a favor.
Yeah. On consequence of this, Sarah starts having nightmares concerning her old friends and feels like they're following her everywhere to torment her. She tries to stop Nancy, who has become the leader of the 3 remaining Coven witches, by binding her powers so that she won't be able to hurt others or herself. But this does not work, and the 3 other Coven girls now hate Sarah. So, bad news. Nancy appears and tells Sarah that in the old days, if a witch betrayed her coven, they would kill her. Needing help, Sarah goes to Lirio, who tells her to invoke the spirit herself. Lirio also reveals that Sarah's mother was a powerful witch, and that her talent has passed on to Sarah. Sarah starts to invoke Manon, but she has a vision of fire and the shop exploding, so she leaves, and the shop absolutely terrified. Would you have left? I would not have left. That seemed like the safest place. That little room, and it was all...
Yeah, I probably would have stayed.
I would have stayed there. This is the place of power. Good. I'm staying here. I'm not going to run off to do stupid stuff. So, anyway, Sarah returns home where she is tormented by Nancy, Bonnie, and Rochelle, who taunt her using magic and intimidate her with threats on her life. Sarah arrives home and nobody is there. She is instructed to turn on the TV set and listen that her family went back to San Francisco thinking that she had run away there, and that their plane had had an accident without any survivors. So that's pretty messed up.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing in that situation?
I'm freaking out. Freaking out, man.
I think I'm gonna go out for some Subway.
Oh, well, there's always that. Foot long?
I'd probably just go back to the lady. I'd be like...
I'd go back to the lady.
So anyways...
Which I would have never left.
My house clearly isn't safe.
Yeah. Can you help me out with this problem?
Can we help?
Can we bond? Can we have a moment?
Or several?
Without a second of rest, all kinds of snakes and worms appear everywhere. The 3 other Coven girls then appear. After a few seconds of intimidation, Nancy says that Sarah will commit suicide. Nancy later slashes Sarah's wrists, and a letter on Sarah's handwriting stating the reasons of her suicide magically appear. So that's bad news. Blaming herself for Chris's death, Sarah runs to her room while Nancy, Bonnie, and Rochelle wait for her to die, which was kind of messed up. Like, they're just sitting around waiting for her to die. That's what we're doing here. Rochelle then tells Nancy that this has gotten out of hand. Nancy tells her to go upstairs to check on Sarah and threatens to slit her throat if she doesn't. Bonnie pulls up Rochelle to Sarah's room. Sarah is almost too weak to invoke Manon, but then she hears her mother moving in an old photograph and her sweet voice whispering, "Don't be afraid, reach inside yourself." Sarah successfully invokes Manon and is able to cast spells to fight back, as well as heal her injuries to her wrists. Forces by a counterspell of Sarah's to see themselves and what they've become by catching their reflection in a mirror, Bonnie's face is horribly scarred and Rochelle's hair is all fallen out. Which, I mean, they both look a mess.
Absolutely.
Bonnie and Rochelle flee, leaving only Nancy and Sarah at the home.
Who would you rather be in that situation? Balding or burnt?
Balding. I'll take balding. I can wear a hat. Burnt, no. And she wasn't just like burnt like she was. Like, she was all the way burnt up. Like, up her face and everything else. Like, it was pretty bad.
Bad
so,
times 3.
Yeah, 3, I get you.
I am the sun and the moon. Mayon.
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 Nancy and Sarah have a showdown.
Take a breather.
In which Nancy, yeah, they just take. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna kill itself, but let's take a slow down. No, they have a showdown in which Nancy is ultimately defeated by Sarah, as she binds Nancy's power to prevent her from doing any more harm, and it's a pretty good fight. I mean, like, she's disappearing into the wall and becoming clothes and throws Nancy across the room into a mirror and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was a pretty worth it. In the end, Nancy has been sent to a psychiatric hospital, and Bonnie and Rochelle lose any powers they had. They go to see Sarah and half mockingly tell her not to be angry with them, because when Sarah was made to believe that her family had died, it was just a joke. Yeah, she's like, funny. Yeah, not funny.
No. Sarah's
father is packing everything in the car to move out of LA, and I'm like, why are you moving? You just moved.
I don't want to stay here.
I mean, but for real, you just moved here. The two girls ask Sarah if she still has any powers, and when she shows no interest in continuing the friendship with the two girls who tried to kill her, they make fun of her as they leave, saying she probably doesn't have powers anyway. On hearing this, Sarah makes a bolt of lightning strike, causing a tree branch to fall, nearly crushing the two girls, revealing that she still has powers. As they stare back at her in shock, Sarah warns them to be careful. You don't want to end up like Nancy.
Yeah, because they weren't nice to her. They were all like, oh, you probably don't have powers anyways.
No, they could have, but still, apologize and do it right. Hey, man, you know what? Nancy kind of had us in the power thing. We were kind of drunk with the power. We'd still like to be friends and see what we can kind of come out of that. And if her response is, no, you tried to kill me, well, that's understandable. But don't get all snarky.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, from there, the scene cuts to a bird's eye view of Nancy's room in the psychiatric hospital. She is screaming like a maniac, telling the nurse, he gave me powers. I can fly. I'm flying. And they come in and they give her a shot to calm her down. And then she just keeps saying, I'm flying. And that's kind of how the movie ends.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, your overall thoughts on that?
Well, it certainly was interesting. I don't know, it was a good movie. It's one of those types of movie that you don't really have to, pay much attention to know where you are at the movie.
You can come into it at any point in time, and
it's really good. And there's not much to it. It's not very complex.
Yeah.
There's not, a bunch of whatever. And there's some kind of things that you're kind of like, oh, it's kind of cringy or whatever. But, I mean, overall, I really liked this movie.
Yeah.
When I watch a lot.
You would recommend it to a friend if they were asking?
Yeah.
Cool. How many moves?
4.
You give it a 4?
Always a good watch.
I give it a 3.5. Good enough. I enjoy the movie. It's one, like you said, I can watch at any point in time. But it's not a, oh, look at me. I'm not about astounded by it, I would say. I want more.
I want it that way.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but stop. And I'm not making the Muppet sing.
Heartbreak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
'Cause I want... Nice. Anyway, we're done with that.
I don't know anymore.
Sitting here watching your hands sing for a minute and a half.
Meow, 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 meow.
No.
Meow.
No more of that. Do you have favorite scene, anything like that?
Who was your favorite character?
Favorite character is Nancy. Nancy's my favorite character. Because she is who she is.
I want it that way. stuck in my head.
Nancy
now.
is who she is, and she just, it's not as if she's like, oh, I'm nice little Nancy, and now that I have power, I'm crazy. She's crazy Nancy, and then she's just crazy Nancy with powers. And I dig that. So, how about you?
Sarah.
Really?
Yeah, because I just like that she was very open-minded about like these new girls. She comes into this place, wants to be friends with these witches. She takes in all the witchy stuff pretty open-mindedly. She's all like, okay, I'll accept this.
Yeah.
Clearly, she's stronger than everyone else.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that she goes through a lot and handles it pretty well.
Given.
Least favorite character?
My least favorite character would be Sarah.
No.
That's my
I
least.
don't care why. My least favorite character is Nancy. Seems like we're a little backwards here.
Yeah, Sarah. I say Sarah because she has to basically be on the brink of death to finally accept who she is. Whereas if she had just accepted who she was in the first place, she could have been rocking these girls, rocking talking
Right,
robot
but again,
style.
she did kind of accept it.
Yeah, I don't know. And Nancy was
She doesn't
yours?
even figure it out. Yeah, because she's obnoxious.
She is obnoxious. The whole time.
The
I like
whole
it.
time.
I like it.
Favorite scene?
When the guy gets mowed down. he's just way, and the car just boom, and the body goes.
Do you like snakes?
I don't mind snakes.
I like them.
I don't mind them, but then they start to get like kind of tense, and then I get tense, and that's my only thing about. I can't relax around.
I get tense
Right.
too, you know?
I can't relax around
I
the
relax
snakes,
them.
but I do enjoy snakes.
The only fear in my mind is them pooping on me.
Sick.
I like snakes. I don't understand how you can be scared of snakes.
I'm not scared of snakes.
No, but some people are, you know.
Yeah. Is this the real life?
Or is it just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Open your eyes.
My favorite
You know the rest?
scene was the blonde girl's hair falling out. Laurel or whatever.
Nice. Yeah. That's great.
Anyways, that's it for me.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. No.
Okay. I really don't know the rest.
Okay.
Easy
So-
go, easy go.
That's a different song.
That's pretty. Yeah.
So, some trivia for you. I know you love my trivia. Robin Tooney wore an auburn wig throughout filming because she had shaved her head for the role of Empire Records, which wrapped up a month before production started on this film. So, her hair was fake the whole time.
Ah! Dude, that actually is very interesting. Which one was her?
Sarah.
Ah.
Yeah, her hair was a wig. So,
Do you know for a little while in the office, Jim had to wear a wig because he had cut his hair before they allowed it?
oh no. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
They were angry.
I bet.
They were like, "What the
Well,
hell?"
you're not allowed to do that kind of stuff
No,
when
you're
you're
not.
on.
You have a contract.
You sign a contract.
You gotta ask.
Yep. While researching,
He had done it for a movie interview.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was trying out for a part, and they wanted his hair shorter,
So he did it,
so he cut his hair,
and then they were like,
and they didn't want him,
"Wow."
or something like that. I don't know. Do you like John Krasinski?
I'm not opposed to him. I don't really watch that show. I just never did.
Well, he's in other things.
Yeah.
He was in The Silent
The
Place.
Silent.
A Quiet Place.
The Quiet Place. Yeah.
A Quiet Place.
I think he's, as an actor, I think he does it. I just is what it is.
He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah. He got all beefcake
Top
out.
Gun. I'm kidding. Oh.
Yeah,
God.
see, he got into these type movies where he's all big guy.
He's in Shrek the Third.
Is he?
Yep. And he's in The Thing.
The Thing. I knew. I would have put money. I would have put money that was coming.
Dougal.
Dougal.
What What a crap name. Dougal. None of these. Nothing else.
No. Oh, I've got more, but no, I don't know anything else.
I'm waiting on you, man.
All right. While researching the craft, Fairuza Balk became familiar with Panpipe's magical marketplace in Hollywood, eventually buying the store and continuing to operate it until 2001 when she sold it to her people that she had hired as managers. So that's pretty cool that she got so involved with it that she actually bought a store and ran it. One scene involved using over 3,000 snakes, including pythons, boas, water snakes, garter snakes, rat snakes, and a 10-foot Amazon constrictor. Even rare albino snakes.
Named Zach.
Zach the Snake. All of the teen actresses were in their 20s at the time of the filming.
If you were to get a snake, what would you name it?
Jake. Jake the Snake.
You couldn't do that because you have Jake the dog.
I don't know. Before Jake the dog was Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake Roberts was a wrestler, and I would name it Jake. Jake the Snake. Don't ask me a question.
You know what I would name mine?
Seth.
Philip.
Philip the Snake. Philippe.
I'd go, Philip, now, you ready for dinner? And it would go.
So.
And it would try and size me up, and I'd be like, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm gonna body that snake.
Just keep straightening them out. All of the teen actresses were in their 20s at the time of filming. Rachel True, who played Rochelle, was almost 30 years old. So.
Hey, you know what they say?
It's just pretty good that, for aging wise.
Guess how old Paul Rudd is?
65.
20.
Yeah.
Forever.
The shots of Nancy being covered in bugs were created by wrapping a life cast of Fairuza Balk's head and torso in green screen material. The bugs were filmed crawling all over the casting and then digitally composed on top of a live action plate of Balk. So that's how they did that. That scene when she's all, and her spiders or snakes are becoming her fingers and all that jazz and all that stuff. It's pretty creepy. So, no, we're not looking at Paul Rudd.
You're not looking at Paul Rudd. I'm looking at Paul Rudd.
He does age. He does look better aged. Yeah.
This is rough.
Yeah.
So you're 21s.
You're 21s. Anyway. Do you have anything else, madame? Other than Paul Rudd?
No, but if he is listening.
Paul Rudd, if you're listening.
Email us.
Email us at yourpodcast@gmail.com.
I have a business proposition.
All right. We're going to wrap this one up tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by and listening to our 46th episode. We definitely appreciate it more than you can imagine. Stop making... It's no more singing.
Fantasy.
And, of course, the best way to say you love us is to give us a 5-star review on iTunes. You really need to send us these puppets. Somebody needs to make these puppets and send them to us. I would love that. That would be so awesome. You can email it. What? Go ahead. You can email us at the yesteryearpodcast@gmail.com. Twitter is twitter.com/yesteryearpcast. Instagram is instagram.com/yesteryearpodcast. Facebook is facebook.com/yesteryearpodcast. We have our private group, the Truffle Shufflers. Our secret question is the host names, James and Beth. We have our awesome Please Come to and Visit. Please. And the yesteryearpodcast.com.
Here come old flat top.
It would really benefit you
He come grooving
if
up
you...
slowly.
Come on, flat top, he come grooving up slowly. Stop making me get distracted. Look,
eyeballs.
he got holy roller. He got head down to his knees.
Got to be a joker. He just do what he please. Come together.
All right, no more. That would be on my jukebox.
Right now.
over me. At our website, theyesyorpodcast.com, you can go to our affiliate/store. It's where you can get all of our merch, and it's where you can pretty much find anything at this time that you can need as a gift.
Look at everything on there.
As I am building affiliates, we have Amazon. So you know, if you have to get something and you can't get it through, like you don't want to send somebody a potato, you don't want to send somebody a wicked good cupcake, then you can go through Amazon through our link and you can buy something through Amazon, and we get credit for this. It is a great way to help support the show if you're having to do something anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do something anyway. Oh, hey, why not do it this way? And then that way I'm helping these people out, and they'll shut up about it. And we will. We'll shut up about it. We won't shut up about it.
We're not going to.
But we would really appreciate it. So please, definitely visit our website. And while you're there, leave us a voicemail. That would be so awesome. We haven't had another voicemail in a while. Yeah, we've got some. We've got one. But it's a feature that's on there. You can leave us a voicemail. Hey, this is so-and-so. Hush up. Or, hey, sing me a song. You know, that'd be great. On your next episode, sing this song. That would be cool.
Now. Over me.
I can't make the noise. Whatever. Come on. Man, I'm gonna have to go listen to that song now. You suck.
Oh, ow, my knee.
If you would like to catch up on other episodes that are not in our main library, we do have episodes on our Patreon. If you wanted to become a Patreon at the Nostalgia Group, you can support us in that way if you'd like. We do always like to give a shout out to Greg Revan for our intro and outro music. If anybody's starting a podcast and needs any kind of intro, outro music, he could probably do something a little fancy for you. And he doesn't ask for anything, which is awesome. I love that. Other than that, I want everybody to have a great night. We love you. And say goodnight, Beth.
Good night, everyone.